What is going on, YouTube? My name is Brandon Blankenship, and I'm a real estate agent in the greater Los Angeles area. And you probably clicked on this video because you're considering on making that move from California to Tennessee. And I have a special treat for you guys because I'm joined by my good friend Rachel, who's a real estate agent out in Tennessee. And she's going to tell you a little bit on what there is to do when it comes to living in Tennessee. And you want to make sure you stay all the way till the end because Rachel and I are going to have something special for you that's going to make your life 100 times easier when you make that move out of the state. So Rachel, you want to introduce yourself real quick?
Hey y'all, hey Brandon. My name's Rachel. I'm a realtor with CryLike here in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Now Murfreesboro, we're just about 30 miles southeast of Nashville. However, we are considered part of the greater Nashville metropolitan area. That includes Nashville as well as several of the surrounding counties. We have a population of about 2 million people, and several people like to live in the surrounding counties but then work in Nashville. So you get the best of both worlds.
Right. That's awesome. I know a lot of people are, leaving California every single year for, different reasons and not. But it seems like the biggest reason why people are leaving is because, it's expensive to live out here in California. So, with us both being real estate professionals, I think it's fair to talk about housing right off the bat. So like in the neighborhoods that I service, we're looking at 3-bed, 2-bath homes and, Pasadena, California and, great neighborhoods for in the upper, like around 800 to 850,000. So what does that look like out by you for like a 3-bed, 2-bath in your area?
Now the average price in Nashville, you're looking at about $350,000 for that 3-bed, 2-bathroom house that everyone wants. However, we do have some more expensive parts of Nashville where you can find a little bit more expensive home. If you travel a little bit outside the city, like here in Murfreesboro, you can get that 3-bedroom, 2-bath house for between $270,000 and $280,000.
That's nice. That is for sure nice. What kind of builds do you guys have over there? Because I know what's really, wanted out here in the San Gabriel Valley, east of Los Angeles by me is, a lot of people do love those craftsman homes, those, mid-century modern homes. Do you guys have like a lot more newer builds out there, or what kind of homes do you guys have out there?
Now, as far as new builds, we do have a lot of that just because the area is growing so fast. However, the standard home, you have just kind of your standard Southern brick home. We have a lot of vinyl siding type homes. And we do have some older craftsman homes, but those tend to be the more historical homes.
Right. Yeah. So it's kind of like over here too. There's a lot of historical craftsman's homes. But, I don't know anything really about Tennessee. I just know really bad, pickup lines when it comes to Tennessee. But, when it comes to, having fun and playing out in the Tennessee, Nashville metro area, being in Los Angeles, Southern California, I feel like I'm spoiled every single day with the weather and, the amazing and unlimited things to do out here. So can you shed some light on like what's fun to do out there?
We actually have so many fun things to do out here. I made a list so that I wouldn't forget to tell you any of it. Of course, when you're moving to Tennessee from California, the first thing you're going to want to do is get a little piece of home, right? You're going to want to go out and visit Trader Joe's. Here in Nashville, we have 2 of them. They are a little bit slow to come out to the eastern part of the country, but we do have 2 here in Nashville. I travel at least once a month to go to my local Trader Joe's. And just to get those must-have items, right? We have tons of other things to do. The next thing you're going to want to do is check out the Broadway Strip there in Nashville, where you can see a live musician, some of our local bands, and some of Nashville's honky tonks. But we are more than just country music. We do have a lot of history around here. The Civil War took place in a lot of areas around here. We also have Nashville, the Hermitage, President Andrew Jackson's home. We have several other museums as well. If you're into art, there's the Frist Art Museum. We also have the Adventure Science Center, which was one of my favorite places to go as a kid. Right. It's an interactive tech museum and planetarium. Cool. And of course, we also have tons of other things to do there. We have the Country Music Hall of Fame. During the summer months, you're also going to want to check out Nashville Shores. It's this huge water park.
That sounds amazing. Yeah, I know my California people, for sure gonna miss the water, especially being so close to beaches. But water parks are always, always a fun thing to do. But how about what kind of family events are out there? I know in the areas that I live in, specifically the town I live in is in Sierra Madre, and it's a really tight knit community that offers a lot of great community and family events. Are there a lot of those in like the neighborhoods that you service out there? Like, do you have community, family friendly neighborhoods with a ton of events?
We do. We have a lot of communities that have their own events, neighborhood groups on Facebook and things like that. As I mentioned previously, the Adventure Science Center, that's a great place to take the kids.
Cool.
Also, as well as just some of our parks in the area. Nashville's biggest park is Centennial Park. You can go there just for a walk. There may be a festival, or also to see the Parthenon, which is a museum and Greek replica of course, the Parthenon from ancient Greece. There's tons of other things to do around here as well. Tennessee is home to over 50 state parks.
Wow.
So just a little bit east of Nashville is the Natchez Trace River. You can go canoeing, hiking out there. Other places in Middle Tennessee, you might want to check out a nice waterfall. We have Burgess Falls, Fall Creek Falls, Cummins Falls,
Right.
just among others.
That's awesome. And yeah, something else I want to touch in, because I'm a huge sports fan, and if whoever's watching this video, what we're going through right now is COVID. So it looks like the NBA is coming back at the end of July. So I get to watch the Lakers and the Clippers. What can you tell me? Do you guys have any major sports teams out there in Tennessee or surrounding areas? What's the sports scene like out there?
We do. Now, if you're a basketball fan, you'll have to travel out to Memphis for the Memphis Grizzlies.
Okay.
But Nashville is home to the Tennessee Titans football team. We're pretty decent. And what's really, really big in Nashville, though, you wouldn't expect it, is hockey. Nashville Predators we made it to the Stanley Cup a couple of years ago.
Mm-hmm.
People around here love their hockey. It's crazy you wouldn't think about it, but we do. And we also just got a soccer team, the Nashville Soccer Club. So that's a little bit newer, but for people that are soccer fans, you're definitely want to check it out.
Yeah, that's for sure awesome. But yeah, I know we can probably go into like hours talking about what Tennessee has to offer and what my California people might miss. But like I said, what Rachel and I have for you at the end is we're going to put a playlist together, because Rachel creates so many amazing videos, what it's like living in Tennessee, Nashville, surrounding areas, what it's like living, playing, and everything else in between. So that's going to be a link down below in the description. And Rachel, where can people find you at if they want to contact you to find out more information about what you have just said?
If you want to just head over to my YouTube channel, I've got my contact information in the description of every single video. As I mentioned before, I'm from Murfreesboro, although I do service the entire Nashville metropolitan area. I just made a video on the differences between Nashville and Murfreesboro, so that might be a fun one to check out, as well as just general videos on Tennessee.
Cool, 110%. And yeah, like I said in the beginning of this video, you probably clicked on this because you're thinking about making that move from California to Tennessee. But Rachel and I both understand how stressful that process can be, even before you're getting started and you're just thinking about it. But just knowing that you have a team of 2 agents that already collaborate, know each other on a personal level, and always network and all that good stuff, we can make sure that this whole process is as stress-free as possible, to make sure that the next chapter of your life is as enjoyable that it can be, because moving out of the state is definitely huge. So yeah, like I said again, I do thank you, Rachel, for coming on, and everything below in the description, contact information, special playlist for you guys is going to be linked there as well. Reach out to us nights, mornings, weekends, holidays, we got your back.
Anytime.